This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
No threat from their minority of an enemy will make their leaves wither. AIADMK says they will march right ahead to Madurai.
எந்த மிரட்டல் வந்தாலும் அதை சந்திக்கக்கூடிய அந்த சவால்களை சந்திப்போம் என்று அம்மா அவர்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கிறார்களே.
The opposition also fires yet another salvo at the ruling government's inability of proper health management, but the health minister says it's just an allegation. Tamil Nadu awaits Yadiyurappa's olive branch on water sharing. 5 more days to go for the big decision. It may be the grand old IT corridor, but there's only danger waiting to happen with open drains and pits. The IT professionals, the potential victims. Watch out for the academies that promise you the stars and the sky. Some may just end up being a farce. And 16 crore rupees, it's bigger than the biggest Bollywood dream. That's Rajinikanth, the destined legend for you.
में दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाले खाने.
Good evening, I'm Evelyn Matthew. This is when you can sit back and watch what's been happening throughout the day in your city and the nation. This is Headlines Now. Let's also bring you the national headlines. Police in Bihar arrest 2 Maoists involved in kidnapping policemen. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar appeals for a dialogue with Naxals. 3 hours of a rally, but supporters of Rahul Gandhi cheer the young gun in Bihar. He says the state is moving in reverse gear. The college lecturer in Kerala, whose hand was chopped off by radicals, tells NDTV that the college sacking him was the most painful blow. In an exclusive interview, the ICC big boss says all evidence points to the 3 players' involvement in the fixing scandal. And farmers can now sit back and laze around for some time. Their new cell phone buddy now waters their crops for them. Let's start with some political news. The AIADMK has said today that it was no stranger sending their leader threatening letters, but the DMK. They said it was Union Minister Aragiri's men who were sending them to cancel Jayalalitha's plans to Madurai for an agitation soon. However, AIADMK Rajya Sabha MP Dr. Maitriyan said the party was not afraid of such a threat and that it will go ahead with the proposed agitation in Madurai. Let's remember that it was on Friday that officials of Jaya Television filed an FIR to probe into the second threat letter, warning the channel not to telecast any programs relating to the murder of a DMK leader.
கோவை மற்றும் திருச்சி ஏரியா நடைபெற்ற அனைத்து இந்திய அண்ணா திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினுடைய பொதுக்கூட்டங்களுக்கு கூடியுள்ள பிரம்மாண்டமான கூட்டத்தை கண்டு மிரண்டு போயிருக்கக்கூடிய அழகிரி கும்பல் அம்மா அவர்களை அச்சுறுத்தக்கூடிய வகையிலே அம்மா டிவியை தகர்ப்போம், அம்மா அவர்கள் மதுரைக்கு வந்தால் கொலை செய்து விடுவோம், குண்டு வைத்து தகர்ப்போம் என்றெல்லாம் மிரட்டல் கடிதங்கள் அனுப்பி வருகிறார்கள். எந்த மிரட்டல் வந்தாலும் அதை சந்திக்கக்கூடிய அந்த சவால்களை சந்திப்போம் என்று அம்மா அவர்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கிறார்களே. நிச்சயமாக மதுரையிலே திட்டமிட்டபடி அம்மா அவர்கள் தலைமையிலே கண்டன ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் நடைபெற்றே தீரும்.
And our political reporter Shabir Ahmed now joins us over the phone line for more on the mood at the main opposition's camp. Shabir, charging the Union Fertilizer Minister for sending a death threat is obviously not something small. On what basis really is the AIADMK alleging that it were Aragiri's men who sent this?
Well, the AIADMK party members are very clear that this is something which is handiwork of MK Alagiri supporters, because you know that Madurai is a stronghold of Union Minister MK Alagiri, and definitely the AIADMK party workers are gearing up for a massive show of strength in that particular area. And if that happens, then definitely it will not be a good news for MK Alagiri and for the DMK. And that is why they are making all these noises ahead of Amma's proposed rally. So that is something quite clear. And they wanted to try and avert, they wanted to try and threaten all the local party workers because if they go ahead with the proposed rally, then they have to face some kind of consequences, because, MK Alagiri is the leader. That is what they believe, and it is his bastion, and AIADMK men cannot have a massive show of strength or any kind of agitation or rally in that particular area. It is nothing but politics. It is just, to create tension among the DMK and the AIADMK party members ahead of Amma's rally in Madurai, Evelyn.
Shabir, but has the DMK reacted at all to these accusations made? Have you been able to speak to any of the members?
Well, so far the DMK has not reacted officially, but off the record, when we are talking to party workers, they brush aside all these allegations. They say that MK Alagiri has nothing to do with this or his party workers, because if Jayalalitha wants to, hold a rally, you can go ahead and have an agitation organized in Madurai district. But definitely they say that it has nothing to do with politics or nothing to do with party, because they are not afraid with the way the huge crowds gather for AIADMK General Secretary Jayalalitha, because DMK feels that Jayalalitha is very desperate and she is now trying to build her party ahead of the 2011 assembly elections. So that is something perhaps the DMK is now trying to say. But off the record, many other meetings, local level meetings and other areas, this issue, Amma's rally, proposed rally in Madurai, has been on the agenda, and leaders have been discussing about this, and they have also tried to organize a similar rally after Jayalalitha or before Jayalalitha does. So that is something perhaps the DMK wanted to say at this point in time, Evelyn.
Right. When is that protest likely to happen in Madurai? Is it going to be bigger than the previous demonstrations by the AIADMK?
Well, that is what Jayalalitha wants. In fact, Jayalalitha wants to zero in on that particular district so that she can prove her strength in DMK's bastion, because she has already ordered her party cadres to bring in as many as people inside Madurai so that it can be a massive rally. In fact, Jayalalitha is expecting more party workers, as in the party workers who gathered in Tirchi or in Coimbatore. Jayalalitha wants more party cadres to assemble there and to prove that she has a hold in that particular region as well. But definitely, if a crowd gathers there, if a huge turnout is there in Madurai rally, then definitely that will not be a good news for the DMK or MK Alagiri, and that is why MK Alagiri party workers and DMK party workers are also gearing up to try to do some maximum control in that particular area.
Right. Thanks very much indeed, Shabir, for joining us with those inputs about that letter which was sent to the Jaya television. Now, the AIADMK was also on a protest mode today, lashing out at the DMK for its failure to contain waterborne diseases in the north of Chennai. Staging a demonstration at the collector's office, the AIADMK alleged that primary health centers run by the Chennai Corporation were dysfunctional and that there was no proper infrastructure for health in the state. They added that basic medical attention was denied for the people of North Chennai and demanded immediate action.
வடசென்னை மாவட்டத்திலே காலரா மற்ற தொற்று நோய்கள் தீவிரமாக பரவி வருவதை கட்டுப்படுத்த தவறிய சென்னை மாநகராட்சியை கண்டித்தும் இந்த சுகாதாரமற்ற சூழ்நிலைக்கும் பாதுகாப்பற்ற குடிநீருக்கும் காரணமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய மைனாரிட்டி திமுக ஆட்சியை கண்டித்தும் மாண்புமிகு அம்மா அவர்களுடைய ஆணைக்கிணங்க வடசென்னை மாவட்ட கழகத்தின் சார்பிலே இன்றைக்கு பிரம்மாண்டமான ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் நடைபெற்றிருக்கிறது.
Well, in reaction to that, the health minister strongly condemned that protest. He said that the government has been taking right decisions to contain the spread of the disease.
ஆல்ரா பொறுத்தவரைக்கும் அதிமுக தான் தெரியும், எங்களுக்கு தான் தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது. நாங்கள் துறை இந்த தமிழக அரசும் கலைஞருடைய தலைமையில் இருக்கிற அரசாங்கம் துறை ரீதியாக நடவடிக்கை எடுத்து கொடுத்தார்கள். இது அதிமுக இப்போ ஒருத்தவங்க செய்யணும் பொதுவான மனிதர்கள் சொல்லுவாங்க, பொதுவான இயக்கம் சொல்வது என்றால் அது யாராவது எங்காச்சும் ஒரு நேரத்தில் இப்போ சம்பவம் நடந்தால் அது பெருசுப்படுத்துகிறார்கள்.
Well, staying with news from the state, in a quick visit to Kumbakonam in the state, Karnataka's Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa may have come as an early Santa Claus for Tamil Nadu. A consensus on the Kaveri water dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu might be on the cards. B.S. Yediyurappa has come out with a statement that says that he will take a decision on letting water for Tamil Nadu in 4 to 5 days. This decision comes after both states received heavy monsoon showers recently. The sharing of waters of the river has been a bone of contention over serious conflict between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka.
very good trains in Karnataka and also in Tamil Nadu. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I spoke to Tamil Nadu Chief Minister also. With the grace of God, within 4 days, everything will be all right, and definitely we are going to do sufficient water to Tamil Nadu.
Now, Chennai's IT corridor boasts of over 200 software companies with thousands of employees using public buses on this route. Surprisingly though, our reporter Lokpriya discovered that bus stops on this busy stretch don't even have something as basic as a roof over them. Take a look.
Rain or shine, commuters take cover under umbrellas while they wait for a bus along Chennai's IT corridor. Except for 2 bus stops near Tidal Park, others along this 20-kilometer route does not have a roof.
மழையில் நனையிறோம், அதுக்கப்புறம் வெயில் டைமில் நிற்க முடியல, அப்புறம் ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷன் உள்ள போய் நின்றுட்டு அங்கேருந்து ஓடி வரதுக்குள்ளே பஸ்ஸு போயிடும், திரும்ப ஒரு அரை ஹவர் நிற்க வேண்டியதாக இருக்கும். பஸ் ஸ்டாண்டு கொஞ்சம் போட்டு கொடுத்தா எங்களுக்கு நல்ல வசதியாக இருக்கும்.
This is supposed to be IT corridor, ஆனால் ஒரு பேசிக் ஷெல்டர் கூட கிடையாது. ஸோ மழை பெஞ்சாலும் இங்கே இப்படியே தான் நிற்கணும், வெயில் அடித்தாலும் இப்படியே தான் நிற்கணும். ரொம்ப அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுளாக இருக்குது ஆக்சுவலாக.
The IT corridor from Madhya Kailash to Siriseri has 15 bus stops, and the government operates 400 bus services on the route, including air-conditioned services. Officials with the Tamil Nadu Road Development Corporation, which developed the IT corridor, were not available for comment. Sources in the corporation say the delay in building stormwater drains on the road had disrupted work to construct shelters on the IT corridor. But they say the bus shelters will be built by the end of this year. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
Now, still ahead on the other side, it's an idea that's connecting the farmers of Maharashtra with their fields just at the click of a button. And we tell you why the superstar feels robo is his lucky charm. Stay tuned.